Okay, oops, let me... Sure you missed the handsome face of your DM. Let me bring that up. Ah, there he is. Okay, so... Yeah, underneath the Reghead Glacier, thanks to you finding out the rhyme of the Frost Maiden and reciting it, you found a way in. What the hell are you doing here in the first place? Well, the whole idea was, um, with Oriel, well, Oriel stopped, even for just a little bit. You know, she will never truly be dead until, number one, she has no followers. And you've met some of her followers around the Icewind Dale. Even inside some of the towns, people would worship Oriel in the hope that, supplicating themselves to her would, bring some type of favor. Or if she was killed in her home plane, neither of which are true. So she's kind of out there somewhere in some sense. So, through the Reghead Glacier, hoping to find the lost city of Yithrin, which was a highly magical society that at one stage threatened the gods themselves. And according to Velin, the whole place was powered by a thing called oh, sure, I forget what it's
Right.
called. Oh, there we go.
Well, that's a good sound.
All right, welcome. The Mythalar, that's what it is. So, and the Mythalar, if anything can stop this endless winter, it would be the Mythalar. So, the Order of the Beak, at least what's left of you. What would you like to do? And if you remember last time, you came into this room here and found this head that looked like this. So, what would you like to do?
Was the eye of that head the thing that was taking George around?
No, sorry. Sorry, yes, this was the... There's a spoiler alert, I've got the room confused. So, yes, there was an arcane eye here that you gave you a tour of the
You did show us that picture last week, though. I do remember.
Yeah, that's why I assumed that.
As you were
it was the same
glancing
thing.
through this passageway here is where you saw it. So,
Was that one of the things that I saw in the rooms? That big head or something?
yes, as you took your arcane eye tour, you definitely would have seen that.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Sorry, my Roll20 was just booting up. I wasn't quite sure what you were showing everyone.
No problem.
Oh. So George will relay all the information. He sort of talks about there being a bunch of those vampiric kobolds down in that right to the east. Beyond that is like a pillar, or when you're almost there, there's a pit, and below that pit is a giant tentacle. So following, not down the pit, but just in the cavern near the pit, below the pit, is a giant tentacled monster under some ice that made the eye disappear. Yeah, Cthulhu or giant mind flayery. And George says, if it is some sort of extra dimensional beast, maybe that's the thing that's causing this this stuff. That might be the name that kobold was calling out. And he'll also share that he didn't go. So where are we? He didn't go directly south from here, and he didn't quite go. There's a couple of southern ways that he hasn't gone, so there's still plenty to. There's plenty to explore.
I got the feeling when we were fighting that vampire that was the dude that kobold was talking about, because it was kobolds talking about him, and then we killed a bunch of kobolds who were fighting with that vampire dude.
Yeah, but the vampire dude got away.
Yeah.
And did he strike? Did he communicate with us at all? He didn't talk at all, did he?
No, but he was leading them, wasn't he? That was my assumption. My feeling.
I didn't feel like he was leading him. I felt like he was ambushing us because he had a chance to me. But yeah.
Oh man, maybe it was just Nikita Nymphadora talking. One of you guys were talking about it, saying that one of the kobolds is a vampire as well. The one screaming out the name.
Yeah. All the kobolds look vampiric. Even the ones that I've seen later, they all look like a type of kobold. And so
And the
there's
big dude,
always
big vampire dude, was a gnoll.
vampiric gnoll. But
Yeah.
what Dorge's thought is that this vampiric gnoll might not be the top of the vampire chain, if that makes any sense.
Food chain, anything.
Yeah, because the kobold didn't refer to him as the name. It began with T. Sorry, what was the name again? Oh, look up here. He was calling out something. Oh yeah.
Talakai.
Pardon?
Talakai.
Talakai. That's right. Talakai. So he never said, "Hey, Talakai, oh save me" or anything like that. There was no acknowledgement of him being Talakai.
We did kill them pretty quick.
Yep. We didn't kill the vampiric gnoll though, eh? He got away.
No, we got close.
Yep. In any case, whether it's him or not.
No, it was just one kobold and a bunch of sprites.
Yeah, exactly. It was one kobold and a bunch of ice mephits and the vampiric gnoll. So I know where there's a room full of about, from memory, 6 or 7 vampiric
okay, I'm
kobolds.
cheating. We saw a picture of the gnoll, didn't we? And it had his name under it.
Oh, is that what happened? Yeah, that's right.
That's what happened.
Yeah. A vampiric monster, though.
Yeah.
And there's a room where there's about 7 of the vampiric kobolds.
Mm.
And then there's another room that's got that thing. So whether we're trying to avoid the big bad monster, we should maybe go south in the places that we haven't explored. Or another alternative is that we clear out the vampiric kobolds and maybe get some information from them about the big bad thing that's in the middle.
Was there anywhere you went where there was nothing?
There was actually plenty of nothing until you got to the monsters. It's really massive.
Just get man, I'd be super keen. If it's this big, I'd be super keen. Whimsy's keen to send the she doesn't have invisibility, but sending the rangers ahead to have a nosy, and where they're monsters we just avoid and get the hell out of here as best we can with minimal dispute, which obviously there will be dispute, but battle.
So what Dorge will say is, well, maybe they should have a look at the passageway just to the south then, down here.
Okay. Unless we need a MacGuffin to get out of here, then let's get out of here.
To get out of the ice caves?
Yeah.
No,
because I think we've got the MacGuffin, don't we?
No, we don't. We need to get the thing that takes us to the ice dimension.
I thought we had it.
No, we didn't. We grabbed a useful ring for you. No, we don't have the Mythlar at all.
Oh shit! So we still got to find the Mythlar.
No, the book is what got us in here.
That's right.
Yeah. So we're searching.
Oh, so we just got to get to the city then. So we're in the dimension.
We're kind of in the city at the main time, but who knows how big it will be. Yeah, Garrett wants to ask the professor about the Mythlar.
Villain pipes up. Look, this is... I do not know what this is, but I can tell you with a high degree of certainty, this is not the Ythrun. This is the path to Ythrun. And this city was glorious. When it fell through the Reghead Glacier. So we're looking for an actual city.
Yeah. And
whatever this cavern system is, it is not a city. So that is... I do not know what a MacGuffin is. Sounds quite delicious. But... what we need to do is just get through here. I'm not sure, there might be some minor magical items to find here, but the real treasure is inside of Yithrun, which I assume is on the other side of this cavern system. There we will find the Mythala. The Mythala is not something you can pick up. It is huge. It's a very, very powerful device. So we're not looking to pick up the Mythala. We are looking to use the Mythala.
So
So
get
which
through
case-
caverns, take us to city, which part of it's here already. So we just need to find the entrance to the city.
Mhm.
Through these caverns.
And so there is and so Dorge says, well, there is a pit that takes us down if it's further down inside this. I found a pit that's down, but it's right next to the room, just before the room, but right next to the room that's got the tentacle monster in it.
So the city fell. So the city's going to be...
Which is why we are
Above?
looking underneath the Draghead Glacier. It fell and crashed through. Just got to navigate our way through this cavern system somehow.
What does the professor suggest based on what he knows?
He agrees. Well, the villain is exactly right. Let me just be with you. I'm off in another room because the DM forgot to move me over here, but there I am. Well, yes, what the villain says is true. If we want to make haste, if we want to end this winter sooner rather than later, then we just need to power through. We might miss something along the way, something useful, I do not know. But whatever we are looking for, this is not the city. This is almost like the crash site of the city. I mean, we've seen a sky coach, we've seen a magical tower, and I believe you saw a golem head through there, Dorge, that you relayed to us. It all
Yes.
sounds like the debris field around which a magical city might have fallen. So I do believe we are close, but that's not to say the way forward is safe.
And so my point, if we can avoid this giant tentacle beast, then we shall. And my vote is that we go directly south from here and explore the unknown caverns. But sorry, I don't have any more information about what might be down there.
Cool. Do we want to go check this head out first and then do that? Unless the head is down that way.
No, the head is just right next door. It's just over here. We can pop in
Sure.
and have a look at the head.
Should we pop in?
I saw no bad things in that room when I was in there.
You know better than most,
broken
Dorge.
columns.
Perhaps you should lead us.
All right, follow the way.
Oh, I got a light. Yay.
Just in here.
And there are no monsters in here. Just the head.
Just the head.
As you-
Dorge is
And a
going to
headless column.
As you approach into this room, it's pretty self-explanatory from the art, but lying on the side in the middle of this 20-foot high cave is an enormous head made of iron. Its eyes aglow with a golden light.
Ooh. What was the color of the eyeball in the that you followed? Was it the same kind of eyeball that?
It didn't have
came
a
out of
color.
this?
It was invisible.
Oh, right.
Like you
It was
saw
invisible.
Dorge here
No one
closing
could see
his
it.
eyes and describing what was happening, but there was no visible eye.
No one could see it except the tentacle thing could sense it and it destroyed it.
Whimsy will try to communicate through message with the golem head. Hello, anybody home?
Its eyes blink twice.
Did you see that? Did you see it?
Let's see if it can hear us. Can you hear me right now?
The eyes blink twice. Well, don't so blink, the light goes out off and on 2 times.
And so yes means blink twice, right?
Eyes blink twice.
And can you show us no?
Eyes blink once.
But that's a paradox. No, sorry. Is there any assistance that you need?
Eyes blink once.
Can you assist us?
Sorry, is this us?
Can you assist us?
Oh, can you assist us? 3 blinks.
Maybe.
Does 3 blinks mean maybe?
2 blinks. 3 blinks again. Garrett, I see you asking, can we help? 1 blink.
Here's to Whimsy. Is there any way it can psychically communicate with you?
I've tried. And yes, it answered to my message.
But it can't
If that's psychic.
It can't send a psychic message back to you.
It blinked.
Do you have detect thoughts, Garrett?
Oh, do I have it? That's a good question.
Or was it
I don't think I did.
Shazaya?
I think it was Shazaya. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Shazaya.
Do you know the way to Yithrin?
1 blink.
Do you know what else is down here with us?
2 blinks.
Have you seen the vampiric kobolds?
2 blinks.
They were mentioning a name. What was that name again? Sorry,
Talakai.
Talakai. Do you know who Talakai is?
1 blink.
Have you also seen the vampiric monster that looks like a knoll?
2 blinks.
Have you seen any other monsters or threats down here that we should be aware of?
3 blinks.
Good question. Can the professor tell us anything about this iron guy?
Well, I suspect, as I said, this looks like a crash site, almost like the debris field from here. I do know for a fact that the ancient city of Yithrin did very little manual labor themselves, and will construct mighty golems to do the tasks for it. Now, this poor fellow looks like one of their servants, one of their workers, one of their laborers, but it seems to be lacking a body. So, I don't know how long it's been lying here, but, yes, looks like a magical construct they were perhaps using for some type of manual labor.
Does the golem know how to get out of here?
1 blink.
And Garrett asks the question, do you know where your body is?
2 blinks, yes.
Is it down this path? And he points to the east.
Is it down that path? And he points to the east.
Down this way.
So I'm going to change my answer. When you ask him, do you know where his body is? He's going to blink 3 times.
Possibly. Is there a way that we can fix you?
3 blinks.
Possibly.
3 blinks. When asked how heavy is the head. Oh, how are you asking the head how heavy it is, or I mean it's far too big to pick up if that's what you're getting at, Garrett. I mean, if you look at it, how heavy is it in your estimation? The 10. Let's see. 3,000, 4,000 pounds, something like that. It's a massive thing.
That's about 4 times too heavy for Dorge to push around.
If you just look at the map, right, that gives you some perspective as well. Like, huge, made of iron, so not at all light. You're going to search around here? Okay, make a investigation or perception check, Garrett.
10.
Or 19.
Oh, 19.
19.
You have a look around this cavern system, and apart from the head, it's by far the most interesting thing in this sort of area here. You don't find any other things of note.
Dorge asked the professor, does this golem need the whole head to be viable? Or can we pry out, say, its eyes and take them around with us?
I don't know. I mean, as I said, probably a magical created being. I mean, it's surviving fine without a body. To be honest, I don't have the foggiest idea. I mean, as the prophet always says,
you can certainly try.
Dorge is a little bit reluctant to do that. He doesn't want to destroy something like this. Tarvin, do you have any ideas?
No. I don't think we're going to get anything out of him, but we could always come back with some more pointed questions once we've explored a bit more.
I think so too. Perhaps we should...
Are there kobolds to the east?
Dorge says yes. No, Dorge grabs Whimsy and blinks twice in her face.
What does that mean?
Dorge says they're far to the east. I don't know if you want to imagine it, but many, many feet to the east.
What do you
That's what I was saying.
Possibly...
You seems to have a grip on exactly where we are. You've had a look around. Which way?
Yeah, Dorge.
Was there anywhere where we could go east and then head south?
Yeah, there's 2 places. The very next room in the next chamber, we could go south. But there's also an unexplored place to the south here. The thing with the next chamber going south is that just next to it is the room near it is the pit room, and then quickly following that is the tentacle monster room. So Dorge is wanting to explore. If you can see it, he wants to explore there. Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Okay, so Dorge is going to come back out to here. And then are we going to send... Oh, and my writing came up. Because I couldn't see the writing because I didn't have my light on it. So can you see that red writing there? Don't know south?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool. I did 10 minutes of homework before I signed off last time, but I couldn't see what was actually showing up or not. So, are we going to send Tarvin in? Get them all stealth, sneaky, send them through?
Head south, yeah. If he's cool with that.
Is there anyone with a ask about face?
That's about face.
Garrett does.
Yeah, Garrett, do you have a spare pass without trace thing, maybe?
I might not
They
need
told-
it.
Oh, you might not need it. Okay.
Well, I
himself.
mean, sure, it wouldn't hurt.
If you're going by yourself, it might not hurt at all.
I suppose, in the interest of role playing, we should decide before I roll.
Oh, 100%, because you won't know whether you're hidden or not.
Has pass
What does
without
Garrett
trace
say?
been cast? Oh, Garrett.
Not sure.
Garrett's type.
Garrett's typing.
The way I roll it is
No.
the description is a little ambiguous. How I roll it is if you cast it, they're within 30 feet of you, they will have pass without a trace active. So as long as you cast it with them in the 30 feet, then it doesn't matter where
They
they
can
go.
move.
They don't need to stay
That's what
within
I-
30 feet of you.
That's
Yeah,
how
that's
we've
what
been playing it. Yeah.
That's how we've read it in the errata as well.
Oh, okay.
So we may, we may as well, because we played it one time the opposite of that, but then we played it consistently the other way every time.
So you casting it, Garrett? Have one slot.
Well, I think
that's right.
it'll be. Yeah,
I'll go without. Yeah, let's save it up for the group.
You got the darkness on your side, yeah.
Yeah,
You got the darkness on their side.
Okay,
Yeah, if
Tavern.
only your hair wasn't so shockingly blonde.
Okay.
Okay, 17. Noticed, Tavern.
Okay.
Is
All
the
right.
rest of
So
you
I'm going
head back?
south.
Yep.
Okay. So you haven't surveyed this area, George? I can't remember.
No, I haven't gone down here. I've seen the furthest I've seen is here, this point here.
Okay, Malcolm, what can I see here?
You see some large pieces of rubble. You can make me a perception check if you like, if you have a little bit closer look.
Bit of a
Listen.
look?
Yep,
Okay.
listen, look.
I listen and look. Okay, 12.
Yeah, rubble. You don't hear anything of note. I mean, it is a little bit eerie in this cave, like your footsteps echo around, even your breath sometimes seems to echo. It's hard to get just rubble, Tarvin.
Okay, let's go forward a bit.
So, the top of a partially shattered tower rests in the middle of this 30-foot cavern. Long icicles hang from the ceiling above the toppled statue. And north of the tower, as you just go around the corner, you see a 15-foot diameter hole in the floor. It seems to be the upper end of a tunnel.
Do you say up here? Yeah, that thing.
Yep, 15-foot hole that's obviously a tunnel. Where
Okay.
it goes.
Right. A tunnel, eh? Some kind of large creature. Could go to the Underdark. Could something burrow to that hole, I say.
Whimsy will message you saying, "Shall we back up yet?"
Can we come with you?
120 foot on it on the message.
Yeah, room is safe. Come on down. I'll just
George.
I'll just go back and communicate that.
Okay.
Oh, you don't have to. Whimsy
Don't wanna
can message
shout.
you.
Okay, yeah, cool. All right, come on in. Here's the tower of a fallen city.
Yes, as I said, this appears to be some type of clutch site. This is, I assume, the debris field. I mean, when a city falls from the sky, there's a collateral damage, shall we say.
George looks up to see if any of those icicle throwers are up there.
Make a
Oh,
perception
good
check.
call.
Make a perception check.
Oh, likewise, Whimsy will too. She does not like those things.
Perception a check. There we go.
Can I roll another perception check specifically at the ceiling, or does that count? My previous roll count for that?
No, you can make another one.
Okay, I'll cast my eyes up. Let's have a little look-see. And slightly better.
So the Tarvin, you're looking at the ceiling, is that right?
Yeah, looking for those pesky things that attacked us from
Do you
the
know what?
ceiling.
If everybody wants to stand back, we can all go towards the steps over here, and Whimsy can just fire some firebolts in there to double check.
Firing some firebolts to the roof.
Yeah, it's only
You
ice
could,
up there, eh?
But Tarvin,
well, you could
number one,
create a shower of ice on us.
Yeah.
you don't see
Oh,
anything
if we
that
step
would
back by here.
be an icicle things like one of these ice methods.
Okay.
And are you firing some firebolts up into the air?
Not with everybody standing around where we are.
Okay. What are you doing?
Yep, I vote no on that. Could Tarvin have a closer look at the tower, see if there's anything interesting inside it?
Sure, make a perception check or investigation, your choice.
Oh, searches.
We are going to go with perception, third time lucky. Oh my god. Getting these bad rolls out of the way so I can only roll 20s for the combat.
Whimsy's keen on the tower as well.
Like anybody
So
who's
is George.
searching the tower, just make a perception or investigation check as you look around.
Investigation. Oh, same. Ew.
Oh, there we go. That's how you do it. Nice.
What?
You'd actually find
Are you in a meeting?
a wooden
Hey, Mona.
chest. So tucked in right in the spire is a wooden chest with just a sliding bolt latch that's held together by the frost. Unfortunately, it's under a whole bunch of ice. So
Luckily,
even with Mage Hand, Mage Hand, you know, I've had a chisel or something, you can get through it eventually.
you can use firebolt on it.
Yeah.
Firebolt through the ice. I should give it a crack, but of course, doing her best to aim around the chest and not at it.
So burning the ice, not the chest. Okay, make me an attack
Yeah.
roll with your flame thing.
All right. Why don't we just do that?
Oh,
Wasting the 20s.
With surgical precision, you melt away the ice, leaving a wooden chest, not even charred a little bit underneath.
And then once the ice is clear, she'll step back 10, maybe 20. If it's over here, she'll step back 30 from the chest to
Okay.
open it with her mage hand.
Okay, so there's a latch. The latch opens and the chest is opened. Wasn't locked, wasn't trapped.
Tarvin, do you want to check it for traps on the inside? It's happened before.
Sure. Let's give it a once over. Would that be perception again, Malcolm, or would that be investigation? Or either?
You choose.
Come on! Roll something over a 10.
Yeah, it looks perfectly safe.
run there, buddy.
All right.
All good, go for
Whimsy, once Tarvin's clear, Whimsy will use the mage hand to try and pick things out of it.
So apparently there was
Standing back 30 feet.
lots of useful things in here. A lot of it has been smashed. I mean, it's in a toppled tower, right? Something smashed. But there are two rather large potions, both with coloured a deep red. You recognize them as potions of healing, but they're not potions of healing. They're potions of superior healing,
Ooh.
Oh, goody two shoes.
which does
2 times
8d4
potion.
plus 8.
Wow. That's
Who
for the
can't
fighters.
heal? Can George have one of those?
Take it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind
That's
having one of
all for the
those.
fighters.
Just so that I reckon we should just give it to people who can't cast healing, so that everyone has an
Yeah.
ability to raise someone.
Dodge and
Whimsy?
And Whimsy.
Whimsy's usually not at the front though. Like I'm wondering if it goes to
But you
Nymphadora. I
can
know she's got
assist.
healing.
No,
Yes.
Nymph's got healing though as well, but like you can
Okay,
pour
yeah,
it
Whimsy's
in.
happy to take it.
It's like if
Cool.
all our
So-
healers get knocked out, then you can still save it, if that makes sense.
Mage hand it into your mouths. Yep.
So was it a potion of superior healing, was it?
Yeah, it's superior, which is 8d4
Times
plus
2.
8.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Inventory.
Potion of healing superior. Cool.
Yep.
Sweet, thank you. Oh, great find, guys. And other shattered remains like Fabergé eggs and stuff.
Unfortunately not.
Oh, okay.
Is superior the same as greater?
No.
Okay.
Superior is the blue one when you type in potion of healing into your
Okay.
inventory. The blue one.
Yep.
Hey, just a question. With the vampires, did we need to hit them with acid, did we? To kill them properly.
Holy
Oh
water.
no,
That was the
it
flame
was
skulls.
no, the flame skulls with holy water. There, that's right. Yeah, cool, all good.
Garrett, make me a nature check. It doesn't look natural. I mean, looking around this cavern, everything's jagged and random as caverns are. This is especially circular and especially smooth. It doesn't look natural.
Sorry?
Told Uncle Tony about the Jack and stuff. But
What sort of?
no, he hasn't come and told Mum. If he comes, it's where it is.
Alright.
Have we seen a hole like this before? Oh, has he gone? Malcolm,
We lost-
Garrett's asking if we've seen a hole like this before.
Well, I'm not answering that question for you. If you're asking it to me.
Oh no, sorry, George is looking at it. Does it look similar to the other hole that he's seen through the eyeball?
Oh, sorry. I see what you're saying. Yes. Yeah, you've seen. Yeah, it looks very similar to the other one you looked around with the arcane eye. Sorry, I misunderstood your question.
Yeah. And does it look similar to the hole that we found in where the mammoth and the wolves were?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So that was that beast that had fire. No, brain. Come on, brain. So it looks like one of those. What was the beast at the
Was it?
checking?
It wasn't a carrion crawler.
No, it was a Remoraz. That's it. That's it.
Well, we can do without one of those.
I think so. So maybe we should just leave that for the meantime. Yeah, it wasn't in the upside down tower. It was in the where the mammoth attacked us, and then right at the base of it, we found a tunnel that dug down to
yeah,
the
dead one.
That's right.
Yeah, a
Is it
dead
a
one.
dead one?
Yeah. So this one's pretty much closed. While Pass Without Trace is still on,
I thought it wasn't
we
on.
can go and. Pardon?
I don't think it was cast, was it?
We didn't turn it on. No.
I know we didn't even turn it on. Oh, great. Well, George says we can go into the next cavern just past the golem head, and there's another pathway south that can be explored. So perhaps George will lead the way up until the cavern, and then we'll go from there. Are there lines on the ground, Garrett? Are you talking about the grid? Oh, that's the ice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just random things on the ice. Nothing much of interest. And just to remind everybody, this is where you saw the previous Ramirez hole.
Mm-hmm.
Right down here.
Yeah, there, next to the barrels that she
Sweet.
exploded.
Yep. And let me just show you the entire map. Look at that, an entire map. Yeah, so these holes down here look very similar to the holes, except if anything, oh no, about the same size. Yeah. So well done for working that out. Yeah, you have a strong suspicion that maybe a Rimmerez has made its lair down here. Yeah, it's very
Garrett's,
good, guys. Well
uh,
done.
Garrett's asked if there's any footprints, Remoraz footprints.
Sure. Make me a survival check, Garrett. You don't notice any footprints. Nope. And definitely, I mean, a Rimmerez. I'm gonna say you guys have got curious about it. I mean, this is what a Rimmerez looks like. Almost like centipede type feet.
Yeah.
And you definitely don't see any centipede type feet, Garrett.
All right, so perhaps this can take us sneakily into the other place, but I don't think it's worth the risk myself. Shall we go through around past the golem's head into the next cavern, and then perhaps Tarvin can go exploring from there? How does everyone feel about that?
Okay, let's keep moving.
Sounds good.
All right, Dorge is going to take the lead. We're going up to the north here. Oh, Whimsy, you're up there.
Hello.
Okay, he's going up past the golem, and I'll meet you at the golem's head, if that's cool. Alright, he's going to carry on here. He's looking at the roof to see if there's any danger, Malcolm.
Make a perception check. Yeah, there's icicles out there like most
Perception area.
places, but they're not, if they fell on you, you might get a headache, but it's definitely not deadly.
Nothing. Yeah, I'm looking for things that might hit the icicles on us.
Oh.
And I'm just going to keep on going to the next room if we all catch up, guys.
Beauty.
Dora. Is
Yeah.
there...
It's just coming down into here. Once again, searching for danger.
Oh. Yeah, make... sorry to move into this cabin, Dorge. Make another perception check.
16.
16. I'm going to move you back there, Dorge. As you just enter this cabin, you do actually spot something. You spot something, oh, come on, roll 20. Don't do this to me. Alright, so let me do a quick refresh. I'll be right back.
Oh no, not this again.
No, yeah.
Yeah. It's running a bit laggy for me as well.
It's a bug that's been there ever since I've been using Roll20. Sometimes I open up a character sheet, look at it, and close it, and it doesn't let me open it again. It's not like a new bug, it's a bug that's been around for a while. Okay, so, what you see, Dorge, hiding in the shadows, is a literal shadow. But you don't see one of them. Whoops. Ah! You see a whole bunch of them just waiting for you to enter the room. And they see you, seeing them. And they go, "Ah!" And can I have everybody, please,
Roll for initiative.
Well,
Oh,
I didn't see these with these eyes, guys.
Hmm.
let me just. Okay. Is that going to work for me this time? There we go. Okay, and villain. And let's bring up Nymphadora. Roll initiative for her. Where is Nymphadora? There she is. Nymphadora. Oh, Nymph. Oh, +0 for her initiative. Not the best.
Mm-hmm. Gladdens.
Okay, that's everybody. Yeah, so these shadows just almost peel off the wall and they turn around and go. "Ugh!" And oh, look at this! The shadows are going to get to go first anyway. So they see them seeing you, man. Oh, these guys are really good on initiative. This one just floats over, looking partially ethereal in appearance. You can see through them, but it comes up to you. It reaches out this shadowy hand straight into the chest of you, Dorge, and it's going to roll a 12. So, lucky you saw them coming, otherwise this would all be at advantage. Another one swarms forward, doesn't get to you in time. And another one swarms forward to you as well, also doesn't get to you in time. But this one passes through its friendly shadow, goes to the north of you, just effortlessly passing through its buddy, and reaches out this shadowy hand almost silently. And come on, roll 20.
Don't roll a 20.
There we go. Okay, so once again, brings out this hand. And it's going to roll to attack. Rolls a 6, so dodging out the way. So all these shadows are just charging towards you. But luckily you saw them coming, which gives you the advantage. Whimsy, you're up.
She will move down 5, 10, 15. And she'll drop a fireball, I suppose. So can I grab a 20 by 20?
Grab a 20-foot sphere.
Yeah. If that's cool.
That is
I
cool.
did it before, I can't remember how I did it. Oh, here we
it
go.
is.
Oh, even better. So,
that-
yeah.
Does that hit all of them
That looks
apart
like
from
us.
that one? Yeah, we go.
That's correct.
Yep.
Yeah, so she'll drop that in there. And then she'll run away. Oh, she better cast it first. Okay.
Yep.
Yoink. Nice.
Okay. So I'm going to roll all this up, and I'll explain what happens. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these beasties. Oh yeah, don't forget your shadow magic. Your wild magic.
Oh, yes. I was too busy buzzing out on how many she hit.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10
It's an 11.
dexterity throws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and the DC is
15, I believe.
15.
X.
So 34. Okay, so the fireball explodes. And, what's that one? All but 2 of them perish. Poof, poof,
Alright.
poof. And
Nice
the other
spotting,
ones,
Dodge.
they will take damage. What is interesting, I'll give you this one for free. They will have fire resistance. They are resistant to your fireball. Fortunately, they have 16 hit points. So even if they make the save... oh, wait. No, they all die. If they make the save, they take... Oh, but they're resistant, yeah. So if they don't make the save, they die. If they do make the save, they take a bit of damage, but survive. But the fireball does explode, and all these shadows disappear into nothingness. Okay, well done, Whimsy. Cool.
Ooh,
Garrett.
and then she runs away. Right.
He runs away.
15. Yeah. Shadows be nasty.
Oh, sorry, I will scroll down for Garrett. So Garrett attacking with a rapier, 14. I assume this one. 14 to hit. That does hit. Roll damage as you slice across this thing with your rapier. And this particular one hasn't taken damage, so it'll just be 11 points of damage. But you feel your rapier kind of not really getting much purchase at all on this shadowy creature. You do get some purchase, but it's not as much as you would have hoped, Garrett. Swing again, hits again. What type of damage is Colossus Slayer damage? Let's just call it piercing as well. That'll be 18. Okay, so you cut through again. Once again, not quite getting as much purchase as you want to, but the creature is flicking around. Not quite there. Hey, Garrett, is that your turn? Take a shuffle to the south. Okay, cool. Tarvin.
It's Dorge next. You just shuffled past me, unfortunately.
They always do that. Dorge.
Yeah. Dorge. Cool. He's just going to not rage, but he's going to hit it with his magical dragon slaying maul.
Okay.
And that'll almost certainly hit.
Flutters away into nothingness. I assume you're going to do more than 2 points of damage. And you do.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. And then hitting that one that's already damaged, he'll get a second attack. And, that might miss.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Yes, that is a swing and a miss.
It almost floats around him.
Yep.
He's just going to stay there and go, whoops. And then it's Tarvin.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Tarvin, yes.
Okay, so I suppose I should get in on the action here. Going to come down to here. So there's only one left, is there?
There's two. I think there's two left, but I can't see the other one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you need Whimsy to see, don't you?
No, he can see. He's got dark vision.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I'll take some shots.
Haven't you given me the light? You've given me the light.
I twinned it. That's right.
Yep. Good to go. Okay. Dread ambusher. So we'll do that one first with the longbow.
This one here. Okay. Take aim with the
I
longbow.
can only see that one.
Yep, that hits.
I always have to remind myself. I think it's an extra 1d8 for dread ambusher, isn't it?
Yes, 1d8.
Okay. Oh, first of all, let's roll damage on that. Oh, no, ignore that roll. That's for the laser rifle.
Okay.
So we'll do that again. Okay, 8.
Okay, cool. Gets purchased. Does and your d8 as well.
Coming right up.
So, okay, damages it. You do get some purchase on the creature as the arrow sinks into it. Whoops. As the arrow sinks into it, but it does not fall.
Let's have another go.
That hits. You do more than 2 points of damage, and it falls and just floats away into smoke and then dissipates.
Okay, I have another couple of movements. I'll move to there as far as I can go, and I can just see something here, which I believe I can get one more shot on.
Yes, with the Dread Ambush, yep. Take a shot. It's going to get a little bit of cover. Dashing around the rock. You get a wah. Okay, just clatters around. Okay, is that
Oh,
the
there's
end
no
of
cover. Cover doesn't mean anything to me because I have sharpshooter.
Oh, okay. Well, tell that to your natural one.
Yeah, just putting it out there.
Okay, cool. Okay, is that your turn though?
Yeah, that's me. To the south, Urban shouts.
And the
There's
creature.
two of them. I can see two. Yeah.
Yep. One of them comes up to Dorge. Once again, reaches out this ghostly hand straight towards Dorge. And was a 19. Does that hit you, Dorge?
That certainly hits me.
Okay. And take 6 necrotic damage. And roll me a d4.
Okay. I got a 2.
2. What's your strength at the moment, Dorge?
My strength is 18.
Incorrect. Your strength is 16.
Okay. Do I change it manually? Do I?
You can just
How do I
change it manually, or just remember the 2. You've taken 2 damage to your strength.
All right. Yeah. Cool. So
Okay.
I can modify it.
Yeah.
Like that, I
I think
think.
there's an override you can do for strength, and that's usually
Oh,
I do it.
override score. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
put a
the
minus
override
2
score.
there, so you just remember what your word does. And then another shadow flies around, gets in your face once again, reaches out a ghostly hand straight towards you, and what was a dirty 20.
Hey.
Ugh. Okay, so take 14 necrotic. That's the good news. And roll me a d4.
It's another 2.
14 strength. Evelyn says, "Oh, that's a disaster. Your rippling muscles are not what they used to be, Dodge. And let me deal with this creature of the night. I will chill touch this creature." And she herself rolls a d20. And she does 11 points of necrotic damage to the creature. But mechanically, she does absolutely nothing. And she's, oh shit, I should have known. Creatures of the night are immune to necrotic. My mistake! Nymphadora, deal with these fiends. 5, 10, 15. She goes through there. She brings out her trident +2. Swings it at the creature. What was it? 29? Oh my goodness. This is all magical damage. 14. She just carves through it and the creature, poof. This is how you do it. And she comes, swings the trident again. +10 on a +2 trident. Why isn't that wrong? There we go. A dirty 20, which also hits as well. And she's going to do 10 points of damage. But she's going to pump in a divine smite. And nowhere the creature is surviving that, and it dissipates. And with that, all these shadowy creatures have gone.
Oh. Is there a way of healing my strength? Is it lesser restoration or something like that?
Oh, restoration. Then they clear it. Oh, does Nymphadora have it?
Nymphadora might have lesser restoration.
She does have lesser
Yes.
restoration.
And she'd know if that would help my strength damage, right?
And it won't. I'm just looking at it now.
Is it?
Blinded, deafened, paralyzed, poisoned.
I think you
Condition.
need a long rest. Yeah.
It's
Disease.
greater restoration.
Restoration. Normal restoration should do it.
He's lesser
Yeah.
And greater for levels.
Here is the lesser restoration spell.
Alright, well. So, would a short or a long rest restore it? I don't know. Like, have we encountered shadows before? No.
I imagine it'd be similar to the vampire, though, how they've taken off my max HP. Would it not be a similar situation?
Yeah, but you got it back, after we had that little rest, didn't you?
No, I didn't, because it's a short rest. I need a long rest.
You need a long rest. Well, George is like, hey, tell you what, my hits might not be as strong. It's almost like I've lost a little bit of my effectiveness with my thing, but I'm still keen to carry on. I wouldn't mind a little touch of healing, though, if that's okay.
So Nip's got some.
Yeah, I'm just looking at
Some of those.
Nipodori's now.
I know she'd used some. I don't know if she got it back.
Yeah, she got some of it back. Let me help you, George. Well, let's see. That is a good question, Gary. Let's see if this heals. She will pump 15 points into you. Come up and place a
Right.
hand on
Thank you.
the necrotic damage does heal, thankfully, but you still feel as weak as you were before. Does not
Okay,
remove
that's
the
that's. I've got enough to carry on.
weakness. They go frozen. Can you guys hear me? On.
Nasty.
Go,
There's a way
east,
south.
what do you guys reckon?
That's where the big
And?
monster is.
Yeah.
And there's two
Uh-huh.
ways east that take us pretty much to where the kobolds are.
Hey, I think I am
So-
back. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
my thing just froze for a second. I don't know what I was doing. But anyway, I'm back. Okay. Didn't
Hi,
hear the last
Sundale, but
2
I
minutes of things you said, so carry on.
Oh, that's okay. We were just discussing what I knew and what I didn't. But yeah, the two down south, I don't know. I reckon check this one. Oh, myself, check this one first. It might just be a small little area. And this one looks like it has some stairs in it.
Okay, rolling stealth.
Okay.
Garrett just asked about what the professor knows about the statues. About the shadows.
Well, shadows. They tend to be creatures who perhaps didn't fulfill their destiny in life, almost like ghosts. I suspect perhaps these were fallen Netherese wizards who died but refused to die. Like their arrogance preserved them into undeath. That's what's happening here. Okay, Tarvin, 21. Where are you off to?
Going this way.
Okay.
And there's nothing here.
Just
Okay.
a dead-end cavern there, yep.
Yep, backing up. We'll go down here. Okay, empty cavern so far. Hello. What's that?
Just a sec. So you're on a 21. Yeah, so you do see this creature over here. It doesn't appear to have spotted you. What you do see though, oops, not clicking in the right places. Yeah, it's just kind of just hanging around. It doesn't appear to have acknowledged your existence. And it kind of just drifts around this area.
Oh, he's gone. Where'd he go? There he is. Oh, he's just. I see what you're saying. He's drifting around. Yep.
And he
Okay.
appears to be saying something to himself. You do not understand what the language that it's speaking, though. But you do recognize
Okay.
that the phrase is just repeated again and again and again. You don't know what
It's not the same thing the kobold was saying, was it?
We listen closely for the Talakai, the thing that you heard before. You do not hear that phrase.
Okay. I'm just going to quickly, while I'm stealth, to follow the wall around here and just kind of see if I can slip into this corridor.
Okay.
Okay.
To the
I'm
north.
gonna go north. Yeah.
Yeah, Arvin, can you roll me a d12, please? Use dice. Get the wall here, and there's a very
What was that?
much larger than New Tarvin, and it appears to be traveling through this. Slivers up, it's out of sight. Back down again. Oh. What is going on? What is going on?
Can you hear us, Malcolm?
Hear you now.
Oh, I think I'm back. I think I'm back. Okay.
So I didn't hear any of that. So
Okay, so so what you see, Tarvin, you see a dark shape moving through here. It's much bigger than you. Tough to make out its exact form because it's kind of blurry through the ice. And the thing kind of slithers up through the ice. You can see its shape coming all the way into this cavern to the north. Then comes down here again. And kind of hovers just inside there. It's hard to make out a shape. You don't know if it's looking at you or not, but it pauses right here. Just inside the ice. What do you do?
How big would you say it was?
It's at least 15 foot long, maybe 10 foot high.
What's going on, Tarvin? That's Whimsy whispering to you, messaging you.
I'm going to attempt to slowly back out.
Okay.
All good? Okay. All right, I'll go back to the group and report what I've seen. So that thing to the south was another kind of sort of shadow-like creature, right?
Yep. It's
Yeah,
saying
okay.
something, but you don't know what it's saying.
I'll communicate that to everybody. Plus, there's to the right, so there's east rather. There's a chamber, small chamber to the north, and a passage going to the south. Could be another small chamber. Wasn't sure because there's something large moving in the ice, in the ice wall behind the ice. Could be one of those Ramirez things or something else. I'm not sure.
Behind the ice.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, Ramirez could be one of those Ramirezes.
I think it was 10 feet tall and 15 feet long was the description.
Thank goodness, because
The professor
there's still
pipes
quite
up. I do not think it is a Ramirez. I mean, they're quite unique in these icy environments, is that they give off a lot of heat. If it was a Ramirez moving through the ice, quite frankly, there'd be no ice there. So whatever it was, it is not a Ramirez.
I wonder if we can get through the ice. Like, can we walk over it? Without it harming us.
Did there look like anything of note in there? Anything that we needed?
No. Well, hard to say. I didn't get to fully explore the chambers to the north or south. The thing behind the ice was basically in the you could say in the connecting passage, so I couldn't go much further.
And the only way we can go south is by passing over or through that ice thing.
Yeah, there's also a shadow-like thing, slightly different to what we've seen so far, patrolling or muttering to itself, but kind of walking back and forth just to the south west here.
Oh man.
So either way we go, if we head south, we'd be encountering something for sure. I missed the description because my son was talking.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah,
Not
and I think it's still miles away. Ping
I
where